So first thing you want to do, we're going to make our background. So I selected my 3 colors. I got a yellow, an orange, and a red. I'm going to kind of fade it, and I want it to look like a sunset. So on the top half, I'm going to do my one color. The bottom half, I'm going to do my other color. And then I'm going to hit it with some splats. So now we have our background, and you don't have to add the splats, you don't have to do the blend, you can do whatever you want for your sunset, sunrise. Just make sure your paint's dry. You don't want to be dragging a marker tip across wet paint, it's going to be a mess. So I'm going to start in the middle-ish area, and we're going to start with one line, and we're going to come down. But you don't want to just do a straight line. I mean, you can if you want to. I'm going to add some little grooves and bumps to it. Just make my line wiggle down. And I don't want to go straight. I'm going to kind of curve it a bit. Give it a little bend. And there's no right or wrong way to do it. Do the same to the other side, and as I get to the bottom, I'm going to bring it out a little more. And then from there, what I'm going to do is kind of like you're drawing a firework explosion. So I'm going to go, you'll know what I mean in a second. You're probably like, well, what does that even mean? Kind of like this. One more up here. That makes sense. And now, let's color this in. And what I'm gonna do with the leaves is kind of fill them in. So I'm gonna go like this, connect it. That's kind of your skeleton of the leaf, all right? So just want to build around that line. And then fill that in. Juice up your marker if you gotta. Dip into some paint if you gotta. Don't be shy. You want to fill this in as solid as possible. Now we got that part done. Now what we're gonna do, you can be done now. You can be like, oh cool, I like it, I'm done. But no, we ain't done yet, unless you wanna be. Now I switched to a more finer tip, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get in there on the leaf. I'm just gonna work my way down with little flicks. And just kind of go all the way down to the tip. You don't want to flick them out too far, but just enough. And if you're going, you happen to do a flick too far out, just extend your leaf a little more. Like say, oh, well, I don't like that. I'm just gonna fill in my leaf, make it a little fatter. And there is our palm tree silhouette on a sunset background. Let me know in the comments if you found this video inspiring or helpful.